Hi, Gerard Lykon from Lykon Automotive. Here today we got another one of these problem vehicles. What we have is a 2008 Saturn View with a 3.6 in it. Customer's complaint is the check engine light's on. Had a variable cam timing code. Basically what you have here on a variable cam timing, you have a timing chain that goes down around here. It goes up around these 4 cam gears, which are called phasers. All that has to be kept in time. What happened with this engine, it was using a little bit of oil. And we started using a little oil, and it gets a little crusty, as you can see right here. You see how this oil's getting crusty? I didn't clean this up yet. You can see how dirty it is. Okay, that's from not changing your oil properly. I know the dealers say you can change your oil every 7,000 to 8,000 miles. It's not happening in these cars. These cars have cam phasers, which are timing gears. Okay, these timing gears control the timing through oil pressure. Oil pressure pumps in these and turns them to change the timing in your engine. When these get all varnished up, as you see, right here you can see carbon buildup. They get inside the vanes. They clog them. When they clog them, they don't work. And then also it causes wear and tear on all your guides. You can see the wear on these. The guides, the tensioners, you can see the wear on them. These are hydraulically controlled by oil pressure. Oil pressure takes them and pushes them out, keep tension on them. And then obviously you have a lot of timing chains on here. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3 timing chains. Normally you normally have 1 timing chain. Well, this has dual overhead cams, and it has a lot of timing chain and gears and moving parts in here. So everything has to be timed correctly. Biggest problem here was it was using oil and the carbon in the engine, which got into these cam phasers, which caused them not to advance timing. The computer sees that. It's able to see that through a cam sensor and a crank sensor. And when they don't line up and the computer sees that, it'll put a check engine light on. So, General Motors came out with an updated gasket to help stop burning oil. The updated gasket, as I'm going to show you right over here, this valve cover, here's the gasket, which we still have to clean this. This valve cover has a big opening in here, wide open. On the other side is your PCV valve. You got vacuum that sucks in here for your PCV valve. That big opening sucks in a lot of fumes, plus the oil's being thrown around by all these cams. As you see, these camshafts right here, these things spin. There's 2 back here, 2 up here. As you see, we already put the new cam phasers in here. That's what new looks like, nice and clean. We just put them all in there. What happens when they're spinning, they splash oil. When they splash oil, it gets into this PCV valve. As you see all the carbon in there, a lot of oil got in there. You can see the carbon down there. They came out with a new updated gasket General Motors came up with. I read it on a TSB bulletin, technical service bulletin. It blocks that all off. It only gives you 3 little holes to suck through instead of this big hole. So that's going to help with the oil burning. Hopefully that'll solve that problem. Thank you very much. This is Gerard Lykon, Lykon Automotive.